Porsha ready to steal somebody else's husband. Yours. Yours. Sweetie me again. Sweetie me again.
Record that.
Then also, who else do we have? There's a new girl named Angela Oakley. Now I don't know Angela, but I hear her husband is everything. I hear her husband is everything. I hear her husband is everything.
And y'all can even say he's too old for her because Porsha is in the midst of divorcing her grandfather. So, nah. Okay, this is the perfect age range for Porsha right here.
I just feel like, even though you may not be married, it's just some things are just common sense of how to behave around a married couple. And for me, I don't even like to stand and look someone's husband eye to eye and carry on more than a 3-minute conversation. So when we go to exchange telephone numbers, like I was telling somebody the other day, every type of communication that you have with this couple needs to go through the wife. And you should know that at some point in your life. And if you overstep that boundary, then your intentions were wrong from the beginning.
And if you've been here for a while, you already know what comes after these comments, my reactions. I'm just like, this person just let Porsha have it. Go ahead and read it for yourself. It's on the screen.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I work for Dish Nation. I am in the world of journalism. So my word
now
needs to be...
Journalism is...
So you're downplaying my job? This word right here is killing me. What's this?
Reciprocation?
Reciprocity.
Let me see, Porsha.
It's a big... It's
Reciprocity?
Reciprocity. Well, no.
That ain't it.
Look at it. Come look at it. Come look at it. Give me there. Reciprocity. To gain so reciprocity. Hard mess, child. I would like Porsha to spell Scepter. It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb. Somebody wrote a death on 265 days a year. What is wrong with that?
I'm working on it, but give me credit. I was able to condense the intro from a little over 4 minutes to 2 minutes and a few seconds. So I'm getting there. Most of you liked when I read the coloring book comment, but it's on the screen at this point. Most of you can go ahead and read it for yourself. For those of you who like the longer intro, go to the older Porsha videos to see the longer intro. Let me start off by saying thank you. The favor of God, the favor of YouTube was on me, or the Porsha and Simon video yesterday. But that video got 10,000 plus views, okay, in a day. So shout out to whatever that was going on that led you all to watch that video. I said, every other day Porsha and Simon have something else going on. I'm going to take a break like I did the last time. It's been almost a week since I've talked about them. I'm not going to talk about them for a while. And wrong, okay? Because last night they decided to exchange insults on social media to each other. I was going to post it last night, but then I was like, you know what? Let's just let the Kenya Moore and Mark Daly video rock. So for those of you who were asleep when I posted about Kenya Moore and her soon-to-be ex-husband Mark Daly, I have linked that video in the description below. For those of you who are in the US and missed it because I posted late, let's get into another day, another episode, and drama in Porsha and Simon hot mess of a divorce. Most of you are aware at this point that this gift that Simon bought Porsha but kept it in his name. She wanted to flex on social media. Look at what he got me. And, wearing all black, everything. And then if you compare her images to his ex-wife Fallon images with the same interior of the car, it was just a hot mess. This car been a hot topic. Simon wants Porsha out of his mansion. Okay. However, like I've been saying, in their prenuptial agreement, he did agree that, listen, in the midst of a divorce, let's just say we don't last, okay? I want to be able to stay in this house for almost 2 years, unless he sell the house early and then give me a cut of whatever he sold it for, or give me time to find a new place and all of that, okay? Simon agreed to that. You can't be bragging about having the moving company on standby and then think the woman you're about to get married to, who's moving in a house that you paid for, made a down payment that's in your name, is not going to protect herself. I want to get to the current topic, so you can watch the video I posted a day or so ago to get caught up on everything that happened before their back and forth last night. So Simon posted this image right here, and go ahead and read his Father's Day message, okay? And then he posted that he bought a new car, okay? He posted these images right here on social media. Go ahead and read his caption, okay? So if Porsha and Simon were still together and Porsha was still trying to prove that I told you so people wrong, she would have been right in Simon's comment talking about, yes, baby, congratulations on your new car. Hard work pays off. She would have been right there flexing with Simon. But because they're no longer together, now he's all types of broke. Simon been this same person when he married Porsha. Nothing changed. The flexing, the bragging, materialistic, nothing has changed, okay? But like I said in every video when they were married, as long as you're attached to her, she will always make things look pretty because she seeks validation from people and strangers on the internet. The moment you're no longer attached to her, you're broke, you're this, you're that. She did the same thing to Dennis. Porsha is upset that this lavish lifestyle that she promised Bravo, that she can no longer deliver. The man is blocking her from filming in his house. Okay, you want to enforce the prenup? Go ahead and do it. But it's my house. My name is on the deed. You cannot film in my house. You can live there until the judge, basically have his final say or whatever, but you cannot film in my house. Oh, you want to brag and flex with my car? It's in my name. You cannot film in my car either. Now, Porsha have money. She can go and buy her the same car, her own car, do all of that. Porsha can move on and move back to her house or move in a bigger house if she wants to, show her lifestyle and show how well she's doing and all of that. I'm just saying Porsha is highly upset that Simon is messing with her storyline because now he's involving Bravo into the legal process, and Bravo wants absolutely nothing to do with that. If you read Simon's caption, he wrote in there that I have owned 3 of them in the last 7 years. I'm looking forward to a unification of all 3, okay? So pay attention to that line because this is when Porsha decided to clap back. Porsha wrote unification of 3 and decided to expose her soon-to-be ex-husband. But Porsha, this makes you look bad. It doesn't make him look bad. Everyone was calling this man a fraud and saying the lifestyle was fake, and you were defending him and posting these perfect images and, oh my gosh, look at Porsha's life, he deserved this. I'm so happy for her, be his peace and all of that. I said all of this would happen. So you exposing him just shows that you are a fraud as well, because you were pretending to your followers and the people who were screaming, yeah, Porsha living the life. You were pretending and faking it because now you're out here exposing him. So yeah, people like Porsha are very dangerous. And I'm not even here for the guy, but I'm just saying, don't sit around and be involved in the mess. And because you're no longer in the mess, now you want to expose someone, but you were right there being involved with their lives when it was going on. You were right there knowing how they were leasing cars allegedly and doing other things, and you went along pretending because now what have I gotten myself into, and I have to continue to do this to save face. So of course the people who Porsha can do no wrong in their eyes, they are over there supporting her and all of that, but the comments are not on her side. People are dragging her like, girl, you knew exactly what you were getting yourself into. Now be quiet. But anyways, Simon clapped back. So let's get into it. I was trying to get the Simon clap back right away and not drag the video that I didn't even read Porsha caption. She wrote, Sassy 10 minutes post. Hashtag turn in 2 lease get 1. Hashtag flex is life. Hashtag clout gang. Now Porsha, Sassy, really? Simon treated Fallon the same exact way, and you watch him do it, and he wasn't sassy at that point, right? Because life was going in your favor, and you married that sassy man. But imagine calling someone sassy, but you're currently living in a house that's in their name, that they bought, that they are currently paying all of the bills for you, and you're driving the car that sassy man bought for you. This is not a flex. I mean, when I tell you people are going in on her, but that's a separate video. Let's stay focused because Porsha did respond to some comments. So one of Porsha's supporters wrote, P, we want peace. Don't answer to this man. Please go rent a nice decorated house and do your filming this of your show or your show they met. Give him his car back and get your own. You can afford it, darling, and let him go and have your peace. But that Porsha responded, thank you, love. I don't have anything that wasn't contractually given to me. Heart emoji, thank you for your concern. So this person repeated what Porsha wrote, and then she corrected them and wrote lease. So this person responded, you picked him, so shut up. Exactly. Like I said, if Simon and Porsha doesn't work out, she's going to come online looking for a pity party, crying, woe is me, he did this, he did that, he lied to me, all of that. And that's exactly what she's doing. You picked him, you saw him post, attack, bully, do all of this to Fallon on social media, and you were right there all smiles because you felt you want something and it will never be you. And now look at you. The reason why I stayed a little bit on the sassy comment that Porsha made is because Simon did post about it. To comfortably call a man sassy is to imply women are weak and emotional. That's not a good narrative for our community. Let's do better. This was way before Porsha comment. Porsha also been seeing people probably calling Simon that because he's constantly posting and things. Like it captioned that post, I love and respect black women. I would never imply that they are less than men. Let's do better. Now, I'm not on Porsha's side. I'm not on Simon's side. All I'm saying is if I'm living in a man's house who's allegedly still paying all of the bills and I'm driving a car that he paid for and got me, lease or not, I'm not happy on no internet calling him broke and everything else when his money is the reason why I have a roof over my head. Now, does Porsha have enough money to keep a roof over her head? Absolutely. But currently, based on the divorce records, unless things change and I'm not updated, he's paying for the bills and everything in that house where she and her family are staying. So Simon is like, which one is it? Because one moment I'm broke, but my broke, a word is the reason why you currently have a roof. My sassy, blah, blah, blah is the reason why you're living the way that you're living. So which one is it? I'm so broke, but yet I'm able to afford to help your lifestyle. So that's where the back and forth is coming from and why he's also upset. Now, Simon could either fight for his house, which he is fighting for, or he could say, okay, she wants to live there. I'm just not going to pay the mortgage. I'm going to let the house go into foreclosure. I'm not paying any of the bills. But if it's in his prenup that, you know what, he promised to pay for everything while she's living in there, then he have to abide by that. So even though Simon be doing a lot on social media, this time around, Porsha came for him, okay? All he did was posted that he got himself a new car. Porsha posted this. So Porsha, this time around, came for Simon first. So let's get into his response. Here we go. You knew she was all of these things. You knew she said this, and you still chose to marry her. Now, if you're going to come for someone about, the person not being intelligent, calling them dumb and all of that, you might want to proofread before posting, because with all of these grammatical errors, you are not helping your case either. Not stay in the Mercedes Benz that bought you in your name, and then the hashtag Simon caption his post. Film in your assets, not mine. I worked for mine. Shaking my bleep head. Porsha fired back with message from the underground. Use spell check in your sassy reads. Go ahead and read her hashtags. Read the hashtags that Porsha included in her caption. You will see the one where she wrote filed first. Joking about filing first because she wants to join the people who are like, oh my gosh, Porsha really bruised this man's ego. That's what the man is saying. How do you file first, but then you don't have a plan? How do you file first, and then the plan is to kick me and my children out of my house? Person wrote, can you send him an email or something? I'm tired of y'all. The person wrote, how does it get this bad this fast? The other person responded, because it wasn't genuine to begin with. Simon posted again, go ahead and read it on the screen, basically saying that Porsha narrative keeps changing, okay? But if I'm all of these things, then you walking away, since you are the citizen and you have all this money and life is good, then just walk away and leave my house alone, leave my cars alone, calling me broke, yet trying to recreate and chase a lifestyle that you lived with me. And like I said, Porsha can absolutely afford the same lifestyle that she had with Simon. Sure, it was nice for her to experience that break where she did not have to worry about working because everything was taken care of. Porsha might come out and basically say it was a lie, she took care of herself, but she wanted us to believe that the man was doing everything. So going by what Porsha put out there, she wanted us to believe that it was princess treatment and he was taking care of everything. Then I'm gonna go with that, even though she was warned. So I don't feel bad for Porsha or the Simon. They deserve each other. Caption that post, going to bed, I have a new country to flee to in the morning. But he was done. Think again, because Simon came back and he wrote, once upon a time, robbery was done at gunpoint. Continuing, back in the day, robbery was done at gunpoint. Who knew public platforms could be weaponized? Go ahead and read some of his pinned comments and some of the comments that he responded to. And today he posted this image right here, and go ahead and read his caption. So as you can see on Simon's page, when he posts, he's standing on it and he's leaving it up there. However, when you visit Porsha's page, everything she did last night gone, okay? And I get it. You don't want to look at the negativity all day. I get it. But for the people who are not up to see what she did, then they go to Simon page and they're like, Porsha is paying you dust. Porsha doesn't care. You're out here looking stupid. And it's like, no, she's not paying him dust and she's not unbothered. She's very much clapping back. But what she does is when she's done clapping back, she deletes her post and pretend like she's unbothered and she's living her life, and that's not the case based on everything that I've posted in this video. What I said, this person wrote, Porsha is totally unbothered, so try as he may, he won't get under her skin. Before Simon responded to that person, like, do a little bit of research before you come to his page. Now, Porsha still had those posts up when this person came to Simon's page, but she normally posts and deletes. Now, Simon, sometimes when he just go too far, he might delete one or two posts, but majority of his posts are still up. Simon is finding humor in all of this if you see the comment on the screen and his response. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. And also, if it seems like, okay, she could have made this point right here, or she could have mentioned this right here, and she didn't, just know that these videos on Simon and Porsha, it's a continuation with everything that they're going through right now. So if I don't say certain things in one video, I probably said it 2, 3, 4, 5 videos ago. But anyways, there you have it. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.